Other news that we are tracking today, well, just a day before the Karnataka election verdict, State Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has made a big declaration. He has claimed that he is open to stepping aside for a Dalit face as the Chief Minister if the party desires. The BJP, however, termed the comment as a desperate move by the Congress party.
ನಾನು ಯಾರ ವಿರುದ್ಧನೂ ಇಲ್ಲಯ್ಯ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎನಿಬಡಿ. ಇಸಿ MLAಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ದಲಿತ ಬಲತ್ತರಿಗೂ ಯಾರನ್ನೂ ಏರಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. MLAಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ನವರು ಒಪ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಬಲತ್ಕಾರವಾಗಿ ಯಾರನ್ನೂ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಷ್ಟದ ಕೆಲಸ, ಸರ್ಕಾರ ನಡೆಸಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
Well, so that is Mr. Siddaramaiah there making a new kind of a statement there, very different from what we have heard so far, because all this while Mr. Siddaramaiah was extremely confident that the Congress party will get an absolute majority. Now suddenly this new aspect coming in where he is conceding to the fact that there might be a situation he might have to make way for another chief ministerial candidate. Shrija joining us on the phone line. Shrija, so this is something new, isn't it? I remember when you last spoke to Mr. Siddaramaiah, he was extremely confident that the entire situation will not arise where the Congress party will have to go to anybody else. Now it seems he's kind of changing his mind. Is it because after he has seen which way the winds are blowing?
Well, absolutely, because on the polling day, we could see how Chief Minister Siddaramaiah was extremely unconfident. In fact, his confidence we could see unwavering. Also, he did point to the fact that he will easily, especially his son, will easily win at least 25,000 votes. But at this point in time, the latest that we are picking up is that he says that he will not object if the Congress goes ahead and also wants to appoint a Dalit as the state chief minister, but also but also did mention by saying that the CM, the High Command should not impose the decision on him by saying that another Dalit chief minister candidate should be fielded. But remember that even though he was confident, he did make a point by saying that earlier there were talks about how he won't be the chief minister, but the position will be given to somebody else.
Right.
Right now, the latest that we are picking up is that he's openly saying that he doesn't mind even if a Dalit will become the chief
But
minister.
Shrija, that situation will arise only if the Congress party has to ally with the JDS, isn't it? Because that is the situation we were looking at. Since Mr. Siddaramaiah is not an okay candidate for the JDS leadership will not be all right with Siddaramaiah as the candidate should there be an alliance between the Congress and the JDS. So are we now referring to the possibility of such an alliance which Siddaramaiah himself has hinted at?
Well, absolutely. He's in a situation where he just cannot choose, considering the fact that he did, of course, make a point by saying that he wants to be the chief minister. He did confidently tell the news channels by saying that he will become the chief minister. But however, there are talks about how a Dalit can be made the chief minister of the state. And he also made a mention by saying that he will not have a problem if the Congress High Command says so.
Okay. At this point, of course, it's extremely unclear whether he is open to an alliance with JDS should the situation arise. Because, Shrija, let's not forget, in most of the polls that we have seen, a close fight is predicted between the BJP and the Congress. And in such a scenario, obviously, the JDS emerges the kingmaker. So is Mr. Siddaramaiah looking at that situation now, to that reality?
Well, absolutely, because if you're really going by what Siddaramaiah says, he continues to say that he wants to become the chief minister, and also he mentioned by saying that the party will have to take the opinion of the legislators and also the High Command, and if they are deciding that a Dalit will have to become a CM, then Siddaramaiah will have to bow down to the orders of especially the High Command as far as the Congress is concerned. But he is actually reiterating the fact, saying that he did not face any dissidence in the last 5 years, and hence he wants to become the chief minister.
Right. So to what extent will Siddaramaiah go to keep the BJP out of power and to retain the state of Karnataka for the Congress party? That remains to be seen. Thanks, Shrija, for joining us.